Okay, now in this video we are continuing with the non-muscular landmarks girth measurement, that is our part 2. So first is head girth. So it is very easy. Ask to subject either sit or stand and then measure the head circumference above the eyebrows. So this is about the head girth. Second is neck girth. So the neck measurement is taken immediately above the thyroid cartilage. Okay, જે આપણા નેકમાં thyroid cartilage છે એનાથી just above you have to point that, and around that take a circumference measurement like this. Okay, so this is our thyroid cartilage. Above that you have to measure. Next is chest girth. So position of patient that is relaxed sitting, and this measure taken at the level of middle of the sternum. Okay, with the tape passing under the arms. After the tape is in position, the arm should be relaxed by the side and the measurement is taken at the end of a normal expiration. એટલે કે પેશન્ટને કહેવાનું ઇન્સ્પિરેશન કરે then expiration થઈ જાય. તો at the end of expiration, when the patient is in the relaxed position, you have to take this measurement. So that is about the chest girth. So for men it is normal 2.5 cm above the nipple level લેવાનું, and for women 2.5 cm at the nipple level. So it is the area for the measurement. Next is waist or the abdominal girth. So position of patient is standing and take a measurement at the level of lower rib cage at middle tidal volume. Okay, so that is this point. So from here you have to take a measurement for the waist or abdominal girth just below the level of the lower rib cage at the mid tidal volume. Okay, so અહીંયા આ lower rib cage છે, and surround that you have to take a abdominal girth measurement. Next is hip girth. So hip girth is aimed to measure the circumference of the hip area, measure of the underlying hip structure, musculature and the adipose tissue, કે કેટલા લેવલ પર એડિપોઝ ટિશ્યુનું ફેટ એક્યુમ્યુલેશન થયું છે કે નહીં એ બધું ચેક કરવા આપણે હિપ ગર્થ લઈએ છીએ. અને હિપ ગર્થ અને એબ્ડોમિનલ ગર્થ જો બંને સાથે લઈએ, that is known as the waist hip ratio. Okay, and it is very much important for 3 marks, waist hip ratio. So this is about the hip girth. So the subjects stand erect with their weight evenly distributed on both feet and legs slightly parted. Make sure not tense the gluteal muscles. Gluteal muscles relax હોવા જોઈએ. Hip girth measurement is taken over the minimal clothing at the level of greatest protrusion of the gluteal muscles. એટલે કે અહીંયાથી. Okay, when recording you need to make sure the tape is not too tight or too loose. Then it may help to have the subject stand on a box to make a measurement easier. Now the waist hip ratio important for 3 marks. So the purpose of this test is determine the ratio of waist circumference to the hip circumference, and it show the relationship of the risk of coronary heart disease. If it is more, that show ke patient have the chances of coronary heart disease. So it is very much important to detect that. A simple calculation of the measurement of waist girth is formula યાદ રાખવાની. waist hip ratio is equal to waist girth and hip girth બંનેનું multiplication કરવાનું. So the table below given the general guidelines, see here. So for male normal જે આપી છે that is 0.8 to 0.9, and for female it is 0.7 to 0.8. if it is less than that, so acceptable but ચાલશે, and for female 0.7 થી ઓછી હોય તો પણ acceptable છે, but unacceptable is when 0.90 થી વધારે હોય, so that is unacceptable. Patient has the average risk of the coronary heart disease. If it is 0.95 to 1, that is high risk, and extreme risk, that is more than 1 in male and more than 0.9 in female. This measure is often used to determine the coronary artery disease risk factor associated with the obesity. The basis of this measurement as coronary disease risk factor is the assumption that fat stored around the waist poses a greater risk of health than fat stored elsewhere in the body. तो जो વધારે પડતું fat accumulation હશે તો that show કે patient has the chances of the heart disease, coronary heart disease, and it shows the obesity of the person. Advantage of the waist hip ratio is that it is being a simple measure can be taken at home by anyone to monitor their own body composition levels. એટલે કે થેરાપિસ્ટની જરૂર નથી, પેશન્ટ જાતે પણ કરી શકે છે. Now the knee girth position of the patient is supine lying with the knee slightly flexed. ઓકે, સો પેશન્ટની પોઝિશન સુપાઇન લેંગ અને ની જે છે થોડા ફ્લેક્સ રહેવા જોઈએ. ટેક સર્કમફરન્સ મેઝરમેન્ટ બાય કીપિંગ ઇચ ટેપ એટ ધ સેન્ટર ઓફ ધી પટેલા. Now the ankle girth. So position of patient is high sitting, so the ankle is relaxed. Patient is in the high sitting and ankle relaxed. Standing can also be used. Take circumference measurement by placing the each step just above the both the malleoli, that is about ankle girth. So this is malleoli, just above the malleoli you can measure this and compare with other side. Last is wrist girth. So the girth measurement is usually taken at a point just distal to the styloid process. When recording, you need to make sure the tape is not too tight and too loose. So it is taken at the point of just distal to the styloid process here. So that is about the wrist measurement. These all are the our non-muscular landmarks girth measurement. Thank you.